Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a clip of someone saying if you leave a comment about your weight loss, I'm blocking you. We're also going to be taking a look at several bonus clips, including one where somebody's complaining about a lack of cool plus-size clothes, and another one where somebody's complaining about weight loss before and after photos, so be sure to stick around until the end. Please be sure to check out my merch store where you can purchase the Really sticker, as well as check out my Twitch channel, which is linked below. Also, please be sure to check out a video I released over the weekend on my second channel about the world's most insecure man. He teaches you that the way that you picked up your cup isn't manly enough, the way that you opened the car door isn't manly enough, etc. Here's a link. Before we proceed, please click the like button so that I may apply comb to mustache.
This is just an FYI for anybody who maybe is struggling with like body image or eating it. If you are looking to reach a certain weight goal, I will not allow your comment to be posted. Like if
Why? That's not very supportive.
you're specifically like, I'm trying to reach X weight, and it goes into my filtered comments, I'm not gonna post. For two
And if it goes into your filtered comments, you're not gonna post it. Translation? I deleted your comment. It didn't go into the filtered comments and then you just didn't remove it from there. You specifically deleted it.
I think it's triggering to me, honestly, as somebody who's still working on like body image and eating disorder shit.
Okay, so it's triggering to you to see other people talk about their goal weight or their current weight or their weight loss and things like that. I will say that if you don't foster that type of environment, it's very bizarre for people to keep leaving those type of comments, right? You have a page about bird watching, and people just keep coming and leaving their comments about weight loss. What the hell, guys? What does this have to do with the blue-crested booby? Or whatever. I'm sorry.
It's like, I don't know how much I weigh because I don't own a scale, but I also don't need to know how much you weigh.
Okay, well, I will say, like I said, it's very bizarre if people are telling you their weight, and that is not what your page is about. However, it's a little bizarre to start blocking people because they're talking about this. However, again, if you have a history of EDs and stuff, and you don't want to talk about this type of stuff, I'd say that's okay. That's fine. You shouldn't have to talk about this. You should be able to have a page about bird watching or crypto or whatever the hell your page is about. It has nothing to do with weight loss, and people should stop talking about it.
I understand like some people are like they're trying to gain weight as like part of their eating disorder recovery, and that's awesome. But as somebody who is not on that aspect of things, it's just not helpful to have those in my comments. And I know a lot of the people who follow me are in a similar boat, and so I'm just not gonna post those comments.
So you go out of your way to delete those comments. Okay.
I really think like your weight and your goal weight, if you have that, is between you, your nutritionist, and your doctor.
Well, if I want to talk about stuff like that online, I'm free to do so. Although, if it's bothering you, I'm clearly not going to bring this to your page, right? I'm going to go ahead and agree that, like, people should stop bringing their weight loss stories to you if you don't want it, like.
It has nothing to do with me or any of the other people in my comments. So, like, some people are even coming in, like, supportive, being like, wow, my goal weight is X, and I've been trying to gain weight forever, and seeing you love your body has been really helpful. Even those, if I have the option, I'm not going to post them.
Okay.
I just don't think that your goal weight is any of anybody's business.
Okay, so for some reason, people keep sharing their goal weight with her. I don't know why. Like, she's like, I don't really want to talk about this in particular, and people just keep bringing their comments to her page. That's weird, man. I think that we should work to overcome our triggers, but also, if she doesn't want to talk about weight loss on her page in particular, why is everybody going there to talk about it? What the heck? They're like, she really doesn't want us to talk about this. Let's go talk about this. Everybody's just messing with you or something? I don't know. Next.
You know, I've been sharing my thoughts about weight loss before and after a lot recently.
Yeah, you have.
But my favourite criticism I've had so far is that we should be supporting women and uplifting women and not criticising them if they want to celebrate their successes, and truly painting me calling out diet culture and fat phobia as anti-woman.
Well, are you going to support women when they want to lose weight or what?
Is so funny.
Is it? You're right. I'm in stitches. Sorry, I didn't mean to get all unnecessarily intense and aggressive.
Like, you have drank that Kool-Aid so willingly.
That laugh was freaking unhinged, bro. Coming from me, that's crazy, I know.
Yes, that's it. I am so anti-woman.
Hold on.
So willingly. Yes, that's it. I am so anti-woman for calling out the decades of diet culture, the decades of context.
Well, I mean, if people want to turn their lives around and better themselves, you should be supportive of that. You should definitely be supporting your fellow girls out there in the world. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, world. A girl in the world. A person like me is a girl in the world. I'm sorry, this could go on and on.
That weight loss before and afters sit in within the culture.
Get a load of this culture.
But you're all now trying to frame it as body positivity to show before and after weight loss pictures.
Okay, you're acting like people aren't being body positive by losing weight if they were formerly obese. But most people would consider that to be body positive and to be pro-woman, pro-this, pro-that, many pro-things.
It's impressive. I wish I lived in that land of delusion. It'd be a lot easier.
You wish you lived in a land of delusion. It would be a lot easier than living in the real world that you currently live in. Oh god, the ironing is delicious. Anybody get that reference?
Also, like, to the people who are in the comments saying, but we should be able to post this. You can. There is no should about it. You can post it.
No, you can't. Get out. I disagree. I'm hearing a lot of fat activists say these days, you can post your before and after photos if you want. I disagree. I actually completely disagree with that. I think you should have your hands chopped off if you try to post any sort of photo of yourself living your own damn life in this way or that way. No, you damn don't. Delete it. Delete it right now!
People do it every day. I am in the minority thought.
Minority? What the hell? Why did you just pronounce the T in minority, but not the T in criticism? It's criticism.
But I wanted to voice it because I know there are so many people out there who are really struggling against the noise of diet culture, which includes weight loss before and afters. And I was putting forward an alternative argument to them. And it's to let people know, if they feel the way I do, that they're not alone in this current fad of diet culture.
Yeah, if you feel all butthurt at seeing other people post before and after photos, you are not alone. There are plenty of people that are butthurt about that. And that's basically the only way you could word that. It's very bizarre to have an emotional response to such a photo, so you should dig deeper within you.
If you want to post a weight loss before and after,
get the hell out.
I'm sure you'll find your audience.
Okay, so somebody was calling her out for being anti-woman for criticizing people posting their before and after weight loss photos. I don't know if I would say it's all that, but I would say it's definitely not supportive to get all bent out of shape at other people posting their progress pictures. And it indicates that you have an emotional issue around this particular topic, and really nothing more. That's really all that means. Next. Alright, the comment reads, yup, but I don't want to be friends with people who have a completely different lifestyle from me. And we're playing this inquisitive music. Saying this in reference to people being bigger than you is crazy. Sorry, Stacy, you can't be my friend because you look like you're 2 sizes bigger than me. Okay, I don't know why we're getting offended at this. Okay, well, the comment has a point. Like, why would you hang out with somebody that has a completely different lifestyle than you? I don't know why we would be upset about that. If I go for like a 5-mile hike every weekend and somebody is morbidly obese, they're probably not going to be coming for that 5-mile hike with me. Right? Like, that's literally all they're saying. Why would I hang out with people that are completely incompatible with me and live a completely different lifestyle? I think the person that's getting upset and reacting to that is confused in general. I've heard fat activists say before, like, what do you mean there's a lifestyle to this? what lifestyle? Like, they don't understand how some people do a ton of strenuous physical activity as part of their lifestyle. Like, for fun, they go hiking for miles and miles and miles. Other people watch TV, movies, eat highly processed food, whatever. You can usually tell by looking at somebody what type of lifestyle they have. And on the bottom it also said, sorry Stacy, I can't be friends with you because you're 2 sizes bigger than me. So that comment went right over your head. They said, I can't be friends with somebody that has a completely different lifestyle, basically because we'll have nothing in common. And you respond with, you can't be friends with me because I'm 2 sizes bigger than you? Like, you completely missed the point right over your head. It wasn't because you're 2 sizes bigger than them. It's because they want to go for a 10-mile hike. Are you going to keep up? Or the strenuous physical activity is where fat acceptance always breaks down. I would gladly hang out with any fat activist and go for a several-mile hike. Next.
No, because at a certain point we're going to have to talk about the fact that not only is plus-size clothing disappearing, it's actively getting worse. It's now straddling a line between being senior citizen plus and preteen, which is a chaotic pairing.
Okay, so there are no cool plus-size clothes.
If you were looking for an example, I've got one. Because I'm sorry, how are we back to clothing that
What's wrong with this?
gives preteen that ruffle, this colorway? Like, this is clearly designed for an 11-year-old.
I guess. Is it? Is that what the frilly thing there means?
And yet, the fit, those thick straps, high cut neck, the extra flounce in the bottom to cover your midsection is giving 75 plus.
Is it? I don't know what the hell it's giving. Am I just not picking up what this dress is laying down or something? Do I just not get it? Or am I not enough of a fashionista?
Cover your midsection is giving 75 plus.
I don't see it. I don't see it. I see nothing wrong with this. Of course, like I said, I clearly know nothing about fashion, obviously. This is not a fashion channel. I'm sorry to disappoint if you tuned in for that.
Cover your midsection is giving 75 plus. I'm gonna say the quiet part out loud. If you are plus size and not actively pursuing weight, the general public.
Are we really talking about fashion when you're dressed like Beetlejuice right now? Like, sorry, I'm sorry for that.
Thinks it's because you don't care about your personal appearance, and you know what's not helping with that unfair generalization and stereotype?
Okay, is the option of changing ourselves to fit into cooler, more fashionable clothes an option? Why did I word it like that? I'm sorry.
The fact that the only clothing we can wear is so drastically different.
If I saw the coolest dress ever and it was a size 12 and I was currently a size 14 and it also turned out that obesity was a deadly disease, maybe I would want to get down to a size 12, right? Like, moving into more fashionable clothing would also be putting me into a healthier body most of the time, if I was previously obese, that is.
Than what exists in the current trend cycle, than what exists for a straight size peers. I am 35. I'd love to look 35 when I get dressed.
Would you love to look like Beetlejuice?
Unfortunately, I also wear a 2X or 3X.
Okay, so they assume that if you're obese, you must be old. They didn't realize that these days, a ton of younger people are very obese as well, I guess.
So, I hate it here.
Okay, so apparently the clothing companies don't think that you need to be fashionable if you're obese. They're like, you're a size 18. You must be like 70 years old or whatever. Or 11. You might also be 11. I'm guessing that this person is mostly exaggerating. There are plenty of cool clothes. And isn't that subjective anyway, right? Like, what you think is cool or not old lady-like, somebody else would think is not cool and old lady-like or whatever. Like, to you, that looked like an old lady / preteen dress, jumper, romper, whatever the hell you call it. But to me, that was the coolest outfit ever. So it's all about perspective. I'd say it's very bizarre to try to blend fast, high fashion with plus-size garments, right? Like, we don't have enough clothes going into the landfills. We need to now include plus size, high-end, fast fashion garments in the landfills too. Personally, I think it's hilarious to be all caught up on clothes and stuff. Like, we don't have any other bigger problems. We can get plenty of clothes, but they're not cool enough. Like, first world problems once again. Next, here's a clip from Marissa Matthews, and she's going to be responding to this comment that reads, "You are just a lazy, self-hating double." What? Don't you dare call me a double. Whatever that means. There's some kind of techno. She responds by saying, "I can literally kick my legs higher and longer than you, so BRB while I'm lazy doing this." Let's see how high you can kick that leg. Go. Hold on, did I miss it? Let's go back a little bit. You cannot kick your legs higher than me, Marissa. I can kick my leg higher than my own head. Like some kind of friggin' ninja. Look, hold on. There's a little knee. Okay, that's a knee. That's not a kick. Okay, work it out. Work it out. Okay. There. Oh, shit. Okay. Marissa. What are you doing? I wanted to do a little scene where I do some high kicks and whatnot as well at the camera, but like the setup, the camera's too close to me. I want to do a little kickoff right here, but like I'm wearing shorts, and you're gonna see right up my short leg at the, right at the, what's going on in there. So we don't want that. So I'm not gonna do that. But I could kick high too, man. That's a pretty damn high kick, though, Marissa. I'm not going to take credit from you. That's pretty good. Look at the very sane look on your face right here. That's good. Also, laziness isn't real. It's a byproduct of capitalism. Hold on. Let's go back and read the captions. "I can literally kick my legs higher and longer than you, so BRB while I'm lazy doing this." Also, laziness isn't real. It's a byproduct of capitalism meant to push everyone to try to be productive all the time. But nice try. What? A byproduct of capitalism? Okay, you are far more mobile than a lot of other people within this movement. Okay, so laziness isn't real. You've been brainwashed because of capitalism or some crap. That's weird. That's real weird. I guess before capitalism, human beings never needed to work, and laziness wasn't looked down upon back then, I guess. Those were actually some pretty high kicks. I'm fairly impressed. Next, caption on the screen reads, "Me, whenever someone fatphobic wants to say that what I'm saying is wrong or incorrect, yet all I'm doing is coming with the facts."
No, I'm speaking. No, I'm speaking. No, I'm speaking. No, I'm speaking.
Indeed. So when someone disagrees with you, you say, "No, I'm speaking. All I'm doing is spitting facts."
No, I'm speaking. 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 Thank you.
What a well laid out and articulate argument. I must disagree, though. Alright, so that was crazy, but obviously I disagree with all of the aforementioned, but what do you think? Is it wrong to block somebody for commenting about their weight loss? Is there a total lack of cool, plus-size clothes? And is it anti or pro-woman to post your before and after weight loss photos? Leave a comment below. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.